What if I told you that one of Africa's greatest civilizations was not Egypt, but the powerful kingdoms just south of it? A land where black pharaohs ruled Egypt itself, where gold, iron, and trade built cities long before Europe's rise, and where empires rose and fell along the Nile thousands of years before colonial borders existed. This is the story of Sudan before colonization, a story rarely told, yet impossible to ignore. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will see Sudan not as a modern conflict zone, but as one of the cradles of African civilization. Long before modern Sudan existed, the Nile River shaped life here. The river did more than provide water, it created opportunity. Fertile land in the middle of desert allowed farming, trade, and settlement to grow. While ancient Egypt flourished to the north, powerful cultures were already developing in Nubia, the region that makes up much of northern Sudan today. Nubia was rich in gold, so rich that ancient Egyptians called it the land of gold. This wealth made Nubia both a trading partner and a rival to Egypt for thousands of years. But Nubia was never just Egypt's neighbor. It was a civilization with its own identity, language, and kings. Around 1000 BCE, the kingdom of Kush emerged as one of Africa's strongest powers. Its early capital was at Napata, near the sacred mountain of Jebel Barkal. Then something remarkable happened. In the 8th century BCE, Kushite kings marched north and conquered Egypt itself. These rulers became known as the Black Pharaohs, forming Egypt's 25th dynasty. Kings like Pi and Taharka ruled a vast empire stretching along the Nile. They restored temples, revived traditions, and connected cultures across Africa. For nearly a century, Sudanese rulers sat on Egypt's throne. This moment changed African history, proving that power along the Nile moved both north and south. Even after losing Egypt to Assyrian invasion, Kush did not collapse. Instead, it moved its capital further south to Meru.
Meroe became one of the most advanced cities in ancient Africa. Here, Kushite society transformed. Instead of relying only on gold, they mastered iron production, creating tools and weapons that strengthened their economy and military. The city was filled with pyramids, more than Egypt itself, though smaller in size. Trade routes connected Meroe to Central Africa, the Red Sea, and the Mediterranean world. Women held remarkable power here. Candaques, or queen mothers, sometimes ruled as full monarchs. One famous Candaque even resisted Roman expansion, forcing Rome into negotiation rather than conquest. For centuries, Meroe stood as a symbol of African independence and innovation. But like many great civilizations, change eventually came. By around the 4th century CE, the kingdom of Kush declined, and new states emerged. Nubia transformed again,